CarNutHeaven.com.
Well, we're very excited about this new film, Turbo, because it tells a great story that's going to be inspiring to children, but because it's an animated film, it's also going to be a lot of fun to watch. And because it's about cars, guys like Steve and I are going to enjoy seeing it as well. The theory is that you've got a snail who's dreaming big dreams. He actually wants to race in the Indy 500. Well, you know, his friends and family tell him, you better watch those dreams, that's not going to come true. Until he has a fateful meeting with a very specially modified Chevrolet Camaro, as we have here. And that allows those dreams to, well, you got to see the film to know how the Indy 500 is introduced, but it's a lot of fun, and we think it's going to be one of the big exciting films for children this summertime.
Yeah, James, one of the wonderful things about the car here is that it actually provides what we'll call the spider bite moment for Turbo. And the car actually turboizes Turbo. And as he comes out through the exhaust system, he realizes that something has changed within him. And then so there's a lot of humorous little things that happen to Turbo along the way. He ends up connecting with a bunch of snail buddies of his that also like to go fast, but they don't quite have the same power that Turbo has. And he ultimately makes his journey to the Indy 500. And I won't give away the end of the film, but it's a lot of fun. So.
We'll talk later off camera.
Okay, you bet.
And I think one thing that's exciting is, you know, because this is a Chevrolet promotion, we have an actual vehicle associated with this film. This is a highly modified, obviously, Camaro ZL1, which already has 580 horsepower, so it would do the job, but we wanted to connect the animated car with a real-life version. So we've built up this specially modified ZL1. It's got some parts on it which are not available for driving on the street, but it really gives a chance to put on four wheels an emotional connection with the film. It makes a car that kids will look at and think that is just the coolest car I've ever seen. I want the Hot Wheels like that car, as well as for the dads to say, a Camaro might be a nice addition to my driveway, make some little changes to as well. So we think it's a great vehicle, if you will, to help promote Chevrolet within this new film.
Yeah, and James, one of the great things right now with the car is that it's actually traveling through the IRL racing circuit. It's been at various auto shows, and it'll be at the premiere of the film in New York in July. So the car is definitely making its rounds as well.
And you were talking earlier, Steve, about the promotions you're doing with this to help get families to be the first in the neighborhood to see the film.
Yes, absolutely. So we're running a couple promotions. One that is a local screening program. So it gives people a chance through promotions with local TV and radio stations to get a chance to be the first to see the film in their particular market. And we're also doing a really fun online social-based promotion that's called Draw Your Dream, which gives children, with the permission of their parents, to participate, submit their illustration of what their ultimate dream would be, and then they'll get a chance to win tickets to see the film and also some real fun Turbo merchandise.
Well, I talk about Chevrolet a lot in my job, but I'll tell you what, this is definitely a highlight of my career to be able to talk about a movie that, even as an adult, I can't wait to see. So thanks for your time today, Steve.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I think this movie Turbo is going to be a lot of fun for viewers of all ages. Obviously, as a child's movie, it's going to have a lot of attraction. It's going to be beautiful to look at, animated characters, but I think there's going to be a lot of car guys and dads and moms that are going to enjoy it too. Basically, the idea is we got our little buddy Turbo here. He's a snail, as you can see, but he has dreams that include the Indy 500. And his friends and family say, listen, you're a snail. That's not going to work out for you at all. But he doesn't let those dreams die, ends up having a chance encounter with a very special Chevrolet Camaro. Well, I won't ruin the end of the movie for you, but let's just say that it ends up with a very exciting scene at the Indy 500. Here in front of me is one of the stars of the film, but this is a very special Camaro. Now, it's built on the ZL1 Camaro, which is a car you could buy at your local Chevrolet store. It comes with 580 horsepower, so it's probably more enough for our friend Turbo here. But we allowed our designers to go a little bit crazy and copy the vehicle that you'll see in the show. Of course, that's an animated movie. This is not animated, but we made it as wild as could be. Big 24-inch wheels, carbon fiber wing on the back, and this big supercharger that sticks out of the hood, at least a good 24 inches. So what you've got here is a Camaro that is overdone for the film. You won't be able to buy it as it is here, but it really kind of highlights what a great canvas that the Camaro is, a platform for customization.
So Chevrolet became involved in the project for a couple different reasons. One was you have the ability to connect with a broad range of consumers, from children all the way up to adults, through the power of entertainment. And the one thing we do know is when done well, when we do it organically and it's natural to the storytelling. Some very positive things to happen to the brand with respect to opinion and consideration. The other important element here was, quite frankly, a racing-based element, which is very natural to the DNA of the Chevrolet brand. As we got back into IRL racing and this film was being developed that takes place in the Indy 500 at the end of the day, the natural connectivity to that was really important for the brand, and it's obviously a great showcase of Chevrolet and its racing heritage. All right, so we know Turbo is going to be a huge summer blockbuster film here. So what we want to do is give people the opportunity to really participate and be the first to see the film. So we're doing a couple different things. One is a local-based promotion across key markets in the United States, where people have the opportunity through partnerships we've developed with local TV and radio stations to win tickets to come be the first in their local market to see the film. The other one is a social-based activity that's really geared to children and illustrating their ultimate dream. With the permission of their parents, they submit that illustration, and then we'll have the opportunity to win tickets to come see the premiere and also win some fun Turbo merchandise. And the entry for that, or the portal for that, is through Chevy.com, the Chevy Facebook page, there's Twitter, all the different social networking aspects that you can come in and participate through Chevrolet. So from a business perspective, what this does for the Chevrolet brand, it's really geared to changing people's what I'll call perceptions or opinions of the brand, and ultimately trying to create some consideration for the brand. Now, the power of entertainment, when done well, gives you the ability to do that. We have a lot of data that supports it. So when we're organic, natural to the storytelling, and we match characters up with vehicles in the brand, it really becomes a powerful combination for us. So that's really the primary driver here from a pure business perspective.